Princess Shivangi returned to her palace. Today, everyone was congratulating her on her birthday. Everyone was greeting her with great affection, and she kept moving forward, smiling and thanking everyone. But there was a strange sadness in her heart. The first reason was her mother, and the second reason was Paya's return. No matter how hard she tried, the same thoughts kept coming back to her mind again and again. It felt as if an invisible storm was continuously rising within her, refusing to calm down. In the palace, many guests had arrived for Princess Shivangi's birthday. Yadav Ji had made excellent arrangements for everyone's stay and food. Every corner of the palace was illuminated with lights, flowers, and beautiful decorations. The celebration was to begin at night, so everyone was busy with their preparations. Some were arranging gifts, some were looking after the food arrangements, while others were finalizing the evening's programs. The king himself wanted to wish Shivangi a happy birthday and present her with a gift. But due to the countless guests in the palace, someone kept coming to meet him and started discussing state matters. Some discussions were so serious that the king could not refuse them, even if he wanted to. But his mind was elsewhere. His heart was only set on meeting Shivangi, hugging her, and wishing his daughter a happy birthday. Every moment, he was thinking about how to finish all the work as soon as possible and reach his daughter. Meanwhile, Shivangi, unable to calm the thoughts rising in her mind, Shivangi set out alone to visit her mother's memorial. This garden was reserved only for the king and the princess. No one else was allowed to go there. That's why this place was extremely quiet and serene, a place that Shivangi needed the most at that moment. A gentle, cool breeze was blowing all around. The leaves of the trees were rustling softly, and a deep peace enveloped the atmosphere. Shivangi sat down by her mother's memorial. She bowed her head and saluted the memorial, softly saying, "Mother, today is our birthday. Won't you wish us?" As soon as she said this, a strong gust of wind blew, and countless flowers fell from the trees onto Shivangi. It felt as if her mother herself was blessing her. Seeing this, Shivangi's eyes became moist, but a slight smile appeared on her face. Shivangi picked up a flower in her hands and gently caressed it, saying, I wish you were here, Mother, to hug us first and wish us a happy birthday, to love us, to spend time with us, and to prepare us with your own hands, to style our hair." As she said this, tears began to fall from her eyes. She sat quietly, gazing at the flowers. This feeling of peace was extremely important for her. She could sense that she needed this moment the most today. But then, a faint voice reached her ears. "Are you crying? Why are you crying?" Shivangi was startled. She immediately looked around, but there was no one there. The same voice came again. This time she looked carefully in the direction of the voice. There stood a small white lion cub. Shivangi was astonished. Her eyes widened for a few moments. This is a lion filled with 8th-level spiritual power. But even more surprising was that Shivangi could understand its language. Only the owners could hear and understand the language of spiritually powerful animals, but Shivangi was hearing and understanding it quite clearly. As she was thinking about this, the little lion slowly walked over to her and touched her hand with its soft tail. Its actions were so innocent and adorable that a smile involuntarily appeared on Shivangi's face. Shivangi chuckled softly and said, "We were missing our mother, that's why we were sad." Hearing her words, the little lion began to look at her intently and said, "You really understood what I said?" Shivangi nodded slightly. Seeing this, the lion was astonished and exclaimed, "How is this possible?" Shivangi shrugged her shoulders in the same manner and said, "I don't know, it just is." Hearing her, the little lion started laughing, and seeing its laughter, Shivangi smiled too. In just a few moments, the burden on her heart began to lighten a little. Then Shivangi placed her hand on its head and gently stroked it, asking, "So, what is your name, and what are you doing here? You know, no one is allowed to come here." "So then," the little lion said innocently, "I don't know what my name is, and I came here with the great king. My mother is also here, but I liked this garden so much that I sneaked away to play." Then he paused for a moment and said, "But when I saw you sitting here sad, I came over, but I didn't expect that you would understand me. Now will we both talk or not?" Saying this, he started wagging his tiny tail vigorously. Listening to its cute actions and words, Shivangi felt a different kind of affection for it. She lovingly placed her hand on its head and said, "If you don't have a name, can I give you one?" The little lion began to wag both its tail and head vigorously, clearly showing that it was very happy. Shivangi looked at it and started thinking of a nice name for it. Just then, a lovely name came to her mind. She smiled and said, "Can we name you Snow? Look, your fur is so white, just like snow, and it's so soft, too." Saying this, she lovingly patted the lion's head. The little lion also liked this name very much. It again happily wagged its head and tail, so much so that Shivangi let out a light laugh. Shivangi was also happy that it liked the name. Then she leaned a little closer and asked, "And my name is Shivangi? Will you be my friend?" The lion immediately exclaimed with excitement, "Yes, yes, I will definitely be your friend, Shivangi." Hearing this, both of them smiled. After that, they began to talk to each other. They started sharing about their respective kingdoms. Sometimes Snow would speak excitedly, and sometimes Shivangi would smile and listen to him. Slowly, they lost track of time. As they chatted, a deep bond began to form between them. It didn't feel like they had just met. Instead, it felt as if they had known each other for many years. And perhaps, for the first time in many days, Shivangi smiled from her heart. But was this little lion just a coincidence? Or was there a deeper secret hidden behind it? How was Shivangi understanding its language? Was this meeting going to change her destiny? To find out, read the next chapter.